Hey, what's up everybody? It's the Crypto Ginger here. First and foremost, my apologies for the lack of videos for the last couple of days. I have been under the weather, so I do apologize. I know there's been a substantial amount of news coming out when it comes to more developments. We're also seeing taking place a small bit of a bull rally in the market. Now, of course, some people are considering this a bull trap. I want everyone to know that there are a substantial amount of announcements and, of course, news releases that are taking place, not just with Ripple and even something revolving around XRP, but really the entire ecosystem is growing and developing. It is evolving, and of course, we should be seeing that taking place as a trend. Right alongside of that, we should also be seeing the development of more money coming into the entire cryptocurrency ecosystem because of these developments. So we have to keep all that in mind. And my guess is that we're going to possibly start seeing a small bit of a bull rally in this continual fashion. So again, a lot of news, a lot of announcements happening. As a matter of fact, I wanted to start off with this article here where we see that Japan's #2 bank by assets completes R3 blockchain-based trade finance trial. Now, if you are familiar with R3, they are definitely a company that has a partnership with Ripple. They've also linked themselves up together when it comes to working in some form or fashion to make a use case out of XRP. So R3 has their own platforms that they use to have different types of banks or financial institutions on board themselves. They can communicate with other companies that are part of the Corda platform. The link between R3 and Ripple when it comes to payment settlements is through the Corda Settler, which right now the current currency that is actually used as a settlement mechanism is XRP. It is really the only one available at this moment. That is something that should be grown upon, I believe, from my understanding. But again, at the moment, we're seeing that XRP is the current settlement mechanism for Corda Settler, which really opens itself up to be the only means for transferring different types of value back and forth through Corda platforms. So you can see how that link there allows for XRP to be a primary focus, again, for payment settlements for anyone dealing with R3 platform. So with that being said, I just wanted to quickly highlight some pieces of this article that I found very interesting here. First and foremost, Japan's second largest bank by assets, the Sumitomo Mitsui Banking Corporation, the SMBC, has completed a proof of concept using blockchains consortium R3's Marco Polo trading finance platform. So we see that there's a Marco Polo trading finance platform, again, by R3 that's going to allow for bigger companies and institutions such as the Sumitomo Mitsui Banking Corporation. We have here what looks to be a banking system that's looking to do a proof of concept type of technology on the blockchain, again, using R3's blockchain platform. And of course, the article does state that SMBC, which is the only Japanese bank participating in Marco Polo, said it had partnered with Japanese multinational Mitsui and Company to enhance efficiency and trade-in process. Of course, they go a little bit further to talk about SMBC expects to commercialize this Marco Polo platform in the first half of the financial year of 2019. That is this year. And of course, this is something that's going to be taking place after the verification process of their proof of concept. So the idea is that we do see the development stages of this major banking corporation in Japan looking at this platform through R3 called Marco Polo to do a lot of their finances and settlements. And of course, if you link that up again with Corda Settler that was developed between R3 and Ripple, you can see how this could be very big for the use case of XRP. Something else I wanted to quickly go over as well. While researching a lot of the information about Ripple and XRP, I happened to stumble across this article from utoday.com where we see that stellar price prediction to grow after IBM's major announcement that will make Ripple worried. Well, I do think that it's interesting they're using that wording there, but I don't think Ripple is worried by any means. My guess is that anybody that has anything to do with Ripple, the company, has already a firm understanding of what's happening with XLM or the Stellar Lumens group, and IBM as well. Of course, if you're familiar with IBM, they definitely have their hand in the pot when it comes to being connected to these groups of people, these organizations such as R3 and Ripple and even Swift. And now, according to this article, we can easily see a little bit of the talk regarding IBM and what they're going to be announcing. It states here that they have big plans for what's called the Blockchain World Wire, which is a Stellar-powered payment system that was launched back in September by Jesse Lund, who is the head of blockchain solutions at IBM. Of course, according to the article, he already stated that this right here is going to highlight some of the XLM price points that might shoot through the roof, quote unquote. And of course, that could possibly be the case. XLM at this point in time has been taking quite a bit of a beating. So any type of price action movement in the green is always going to look really, really nice, especially for a coin like XLM. However, the news and the announcements when it comes to IBM possibly making Ripple worried, I just simply don't see that being the case. Even with this blockchain world wire that's being developed here, I really truly believe that this is just an opening for a lot of companies to get themselves really associated with these bigger name players, and even companies, again, such as R3 and Ripple. So according to the article, we can see that Blockchain World Wire is yet another powerful player. We can see that they asked the question, will it actually use XRP? Well, interesting enough, according to the article here, it does state that with the help of Blockchain World Wire, they want to utilize a set of cryptocurrencies of international payments. Apart from XLM, they could use Bitcoin, stablecoins, and even XRP. The overall Blockchain World Wire will support more than 40 currencies. So as you can see, according to the article, again, XLM is going to be the primary focus coin to power this particular blockchain platform backed by IBM. And of course, they're going to open themselves up to other cryptocurrencies along the way. Bitcoin, stablecoins, and XRP seems to be the primary focus at this point in time for those additional currencies. So keep that in mind, guys. A couple other things I want to quickly go over. When it comes to the expansion of Ripple partners, we just recently got reference that the bank of Dhofar has actually gone live with their partnership with Ripple, and now they're going to be completing successful cross-border payments to India. Looking a little bit further into this article here, we can easily see that Ripple and its blockchain technology are flourishing in the UAE and the Gulf at an exponential rate, as yet another bank has announced that they're going to go live with Ripple's blockchain payment solutions. And of course, this is coming from the manager director of South Asia and MENA of Ripple, who stated in a tweet that Bank of Dhofar is now live with RippleNet, and he states, congratulations to the bank, they are live on RippleNet. Anyone that's connecting to RippleNet will now have an expansive amount of connections being made when it comes to other financial institutions, other banks, and possibly even exchanges being connected there, again, on the RippleNet. And the Bank of Dhofar is just really another addition when it comes to the expansion here. So good on India, because now it looks like we'll have cross-border payment settlement solutions taking place going into India and possibly even out of India as well. And of course, I also wanted to touch base on a couple other things here. Interesting enough, when it comes to the topic of blockchain technology and distributed ledger technology, we are seeing a lot of big name players out there looking at this market for a possibility of moving here into this realm and trying to take advantage of this new technology that's going to be actually expanded upon. And I think that it's happening at such a exponential rate that a lot of people are trying to decide whether or not they need to do it now or wait it out and simply see how it's going to work out for other companies. Well, what we're seeing here is Japan's largest online retailer, Rakuten, might consider introducing crypto payments. And of course, if you look a little bit further in the article, it does say that Rakuten is one of Japan's largest online retailers. It's actually considered to be very close to what Amazon is like. So in Japan, that would be considered their Amazon. And now you have what looks to be the possibility of considering accepting Bitcoin for payments when you're dealing with that particular retailer. So very, very big when it comes to, again, another company out there, especially in the Japanese Asian market area, where we know that a lot of things are taking place, especially for XRP. Now we have, again, a retailer as big as Amazon that's actually looking to have the possibility of accepting Bitcoin as payments. This right here would easily be something that could be expanded upon for other cryptocurrencies, even something as successful as XRP, because we know that it is faster than Bitcoin, is more scalable than Bitcoin, and the fees associated to transferring with XRP versus Bitcoin is significantly cheaper. So it would actually do a retailer such as Rakuten justice to actually have XRP as one of those accepting types of payments through their system there. So this right here might lend itself into the exposure of other cryptocurrencies as payment methods for a company, again, as big as Amazon there. And we also know that Amazon themselves is absolutely linked up to the blockchain technology and the distributed ledger technology side of things, especially with their partnership when it comes to companies such as R3 and, of course, you know, the linking between R3 and Ripple. There's very much close ties taking place here. And one last thing I wanted to quickly end on here, and I think this is extremely fascinating. So when it comes to being a part of the XRP community, you really actually get linked to a lot of sourced information out there. And of course, the XRP community members are doing their very best when it comes to the due diligence of the information that they're linking as many people as they possibly can. This site right here, the fiatleak.com, is actually a site that I got linked to through the XRP community. Had I not been a part of that, I wouldn't have actually seen this here because I just simply wasn't looking for it. But this site is really cool because you can actually see in real time the different types of exchanges and of course the locations of where trading of XRP has taken place. You can see the little visual map. As of right now, the recording of this video, a lot of activity is happening in the United States just simply because we're in our daytime cycle. And of course, any locations on the globe that are in their nighttime cycle does not mean they're not trading. It just means it's not as active as those in the daytime. But keep in mind, cryptocurrencies are 24/7, unlike stocks, which actually have an open and close, and that right there is associated all the way around their globe. So again, cryptocurrencies are 24/7 trading activity. You can also see on the left-hand side the price point in real time of XRP due to all these trades. We're sitting at roughly around 33 cents. Getting close to 34 cents, so a nice little hike in the bull rally that's taken place for XRP. You can even see here, just simply narrowed down on the 1 minute chart, all of the exchanges that are happening to do with the exchange of XRP. And of course, you can see it's going through pretty fast. That actually works really well with the relationship of this map, again, just showing you visually where a lot of these exchanges and the process of the exchange of XRP is happening. So please take a look at this site. I'll leave a link in the description. If you are not part of Twitter, for example, and part of the XRP community, please find me on Twitter at @crypto_ginger. Take advantage of any of those links in the descriptions I'll leave there, especially for securing your cryptocurrencies offline with the Ledger Nano. Guys, thank you again for watching, and I definitely hope you enjoy. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.